Hey y'all, this is Anya DecoToes. Welcome back for another very exciting video. We are going to be reviewing and trying an eyeshadow palette from NOMAD Cosmetics. This is the package right here, but you will see close-ups of all of that very soon. The palette is called the Whistler Snow Lodge. So NOMAD Cosmetics is a destination makeup company. I have not actually used anything from NOMAD Cosmetics before, so I was really excited. But they have palettes based on different locations, and this one is from Whistler, Canada, I believe. So before we get into this palette, I do want to show you how it came packaged. First of all, this is the envelope that it came in. It is so cute. I love this color. It's like this metallic light bluish color. Then the palette itself was in another bubble wrap, and it was also wrapped like this, which I thought was a very nice touch. Now with the palette came this beautiful postcard, which I am guessing is from Whistler, and on the back it says, "Thanks very much for your order. We hope you'll love your new NOMAD goodies. Enjoy. Thanks so much." So it does actually look like a postcard on the back. And another thing that was included in the package was this door hanging thingy. I don't know what you actually call those, but it says NOMAD Lodge on one side, and the other side has a bear, and it says, "Do not disturb, barely awake." How cute. So these were adorable touches. I love them. Now here are the close-ups of the packaging. You've got the front and also the back photo, and the back has the shades and a bunch of information if you want to look at that. Then here is the palette itself. The palette inside with all the beautiful colors, and let me tell you, these names are a little play on words, so I will not be saying all of them, but they're adorable. And here's a photo of the swatches, and they do not do the colors justice. I mean, they're stunning. These colors swatched beautifully, and I was really excited to put these on my eyes. Now I do want to say, before we get into the 3 looks that you will see in this video, that first of all, I'm no professional at this. I just enjoy doing makeup, so it will not be perfect. And with this look that I'm wearing right now, you'll see I had a little bit of difficulty, but keep watching for that. And also I did want to mention that I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes, so I'm at that point where not only did I put myself on a 1 palette a month maximum, because of that and because of all the colors that I already own in my eyeshadow palette collection, if I choose to buy a palette at this point, it needs to be unique and to add something to my collection. So if the color story is not appealing to me, if it's not something that I don't already own, I will not buy it. Now unfortunately, there are a lot of eyeshadow palettes that I love. I am very drawn to color. Color makes me happy. If you are new here and don't know that, then it does. And there's actually another eyeshadow palette that I just saw sneak peeked, and I am going to have a really hard time resisting buying it, although maybe for next month I will actually purchase that. But anyways, this Whistler Snow Lodge palette really did appeal to me. I love the color story, and it is something that I don't have. So super exciting. If you want to see the 3 looks that I will create using this beautiful palette, then just keep watching. Okay, so when I opened this palette, I immediately had a look at mine, so we're going to start with that. And on the BK Beauty A502 brush, I'm taking the color Après-Ski, and I'm going to put that in the crease. So this was just 1 dip, and it looks absolutely stunning. Now with the A504 brush, I'm taking Ski Out, and I'm hoping it's not going to be like way too dark. I don't know if I should use another shade in between or not, but we're just gonna go for it. So we're going to put that in the outer corner. So I decided to drag this in a little bit along the crease, and that kind of creates a cut crease without actually doing a cut crease, at least on my eye, when you just deepen it up over here. So that is pretty dark and pretty intense, but we're going to go in with the shimmer shades now. I had to lose the ring because it was way too uncomfortable. But now with the 203 brush, I'm taking the shade Whistler, and I'm gonna try to go dry. But I've never used NOMAD cosmetics, so I don't know if they will be fine dry or if I'm gonna have to wet the brush. We'll see. But we're pretty much gonna place this on the remainder of the lid. I think it is definitely beautiful enough without wetting the brush, which I am super happy about. I also don't see any fallout, which is amazing. Now for the lower lid, I don't want the outer corner to be as deep as the top lid. So I'm taking the shade Gone Skiing and the BK Beauty 204 brush. And I am just going to stamp this on the outer corner and then smudge it. Now on the same brush, I'm taking Whistler again, and I'm just going to put that on the remainder of the lower lash or lower lid. Now for the inner corner, same brush, I'm taking Ski In, and I'm just going to pop this right on here, and hopefully it'll be a nice highlight shade. Well, this was super easy. Although I did use 5 shades on this look, but still it was very quick, very easy. These shadows blended so easily. They were so pigmented at the same time. There is no fallout that I can see, although I will take a closer look in a different mirror, but I'm going to put some mascara on and I will be right back to show you the finished result. Alright, and here is the finished look number 1, and I am loving this. It turned out exactly the way I wanted it to turn out, and I did have just a few specks of shadow underneath my eye, which I just dusted off, but this was fun, really fun. Now this second look will be completely different, so let's get started. I'm going to show you what shade I'm using here, but I'm not saying that name. That is definitely a big play on words here. But basically I'm taking this shade, I'm putting it in the crease and then blend it upwards. I mean, this is kind of always what I do. So this shade kind of gave me a little bit of a line right over there. I don't know how visible it is to anybody but me. It's not a big deal. I'm not sure. I mean, I never have this happen. So I don't know if it's the shadow's fault or my fault or the products that I use underneath, although I use them all the time, so I don't expect that to be the case. But let's just move on. By the way, I'm using like the same brushes for the same things pretty much. So I won't be saying what they are again because literally it's the same thing. But because the color Ski Out is the deepest color in this palette, I'm just going to deepen my outer corner with that same shade. So Ski Out goes on the outer corner. Now this brush I haven't used yet. It's the A505 brush, and I'm going to use this because it's flat, so I can really get a more precise look with this. And I'm going to put that in the inner third of the eyelid. And by the way, this is the shade Berry Cool, like Berry Cool. Alright, so this shade I decided to spray because it wasn't really giving me the look that I wanted. So let's see if that makes a big difference. Oh my goodness, yes it does. Now I've wiped off that brush and I'm taking the shade Up to Snow Good, which is so cute. That name I love. But I will put this in between the outer corner and that, and overlap with the goldish color and also with the dark outer corner matte shade to kind of help and blend them out. Okay, I'm just taking a clean brush and kind of blending the crease a little bit more because I feel like it's not as smooth as I want it to be. Now for the lower lash line, I'm taking the tiniest bit of Ski out and putting that in the outer corner. I just really don't want it to be like overly dark. I have wiped it off and just going to smudge it now. Now the shade Berry Cool on the inner part. This shade definitely is a lot more intense when you spray it, so that's what I am doing here. And then with Up to Snow Good right in the middle. And again, Ski in the inner corner. I feel like that is just the most perfect inner corner shade in this palette. It's very brightening and beautiful. There is that, and I will be right back with some mascara on. Okay, here's the finished look number 2. And I did look in a mirror in like natural light, and I do have a few tiny like glitter specks on my cheeks or under my eyes. The shadows on top, they look okay. They look okay. Although this greenish minty look I think turned out a little more seamless and was a little bit easier. But I am loving both of these looks. Alright, so I cannot finish this video without doing a blue look. I'll be right back. Alright, so this is my attempt number 2 at this blue look. What happened was I filmed the whole thing, and I actually filmed another video after that. And then I went to edit the videos, and my one eye was like completely different than the other one. I don't know if it's this lighting or what that I didn't see it, but you could definitely see it on the camera. So I decided to do it again. It's the next day. So the other video that I filmed with that messed up look is actually the video that you will see on Tuesday. So just hopefully the lighting is really bad in that one, so you won't be able to see, but also just don't pay attention to my eyes in that video. That would be amazing. So I decided to do my eyes first this time. So I've done my left eye. I will go ahead and do the right eye now. What I do have stuck on my face is like collagen eye masks. It's like a sheet mask thingy. So I figured that would be great because it's going to give me a nice edge on the outer corner, and also it will catch any fallout. And on top of that, if I didn't mention it before, I've got some serious dry under eyes going on. I don't know if it's from allergies or what, but I figured it will help with that too. So for the duration of creating this look, or at least the upper lid, we are going to keep those on. And to begin, I have taken Snow Bunny and I will blend that into the crease, sort of a little bit above the crease. Now for the outer corner, I'm taking NOMAD, which is this really deep blue shade, and I'm loving it. Okay, I'm just going to roll with it, but it is definitely like super patchy over here. It's not patchy on this side, I'm not saying it, but I don't know if it's something with my eyelid or what is going on. So we're just going to continue. Now on a wet brush, I'm taking Ski Bum and I'm placing that in the inner third or so of the eye, just up to the crease. And this is that color that has this beautiful blue to pink shift. I mean, I love this color. And now, same brush, Black Comb is the shade that I'm going to connect these two colors with. Okay, this is pretty much it for the upper lid. What I'm going to do is I will see if I can fix any of this to make it look even on both eyes. Also, I will go ahead and do the rest of my makeup, and I will meet you back to finish the lower lid with you guys. So I'll be right back. Okay, the rest of my makeup is finished. I decided to put false lashes on. It's been such a long time since I've put any on. My glue was actually like a little bit dried up, so now I need to like keep glancing in the mirror, making sure that none of them are popping off. I decided to keep the lower lid on the lighter side, so I'm just going to go in with Snow Bunny on the outer corner. And I am going to kind of drag that blue, that dark blue from the top, kind of smudge it in. Now with the shade Ski Bum, I'm just going to put that on the rest of the lower lid. And I'm putting Powder Specialist right in the inner corner. And Powder Specialist is again that duochrome shade from like white to pink, and it is absolutely stunning. Now I'm just going to put a tiny bit of mascara on the lower lashes, and I'll be right back. Okay, we are done. This is how the look turned out. These false lashes are really bugging me. I will say, this part is patchy. I don't know why. I ended up darkening this part of this eye to kind of match this one. So the look did turn out much darker than I planned. But it is what it is. You guys, I do hope that you enjoyed watching me create these 3 looks. And if you did, please go ahead and like this video, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified every time I upload. And I will see you all again very soon. Bye.